Team USA wins and advances. I am Ben Verlander, joined as always by Alex Curry. We needed to win. We won. We advanced. We will be playing Team Venezuela. A lot to talk about today, Alex, in this episode. Obviously, all about this Team USA game. What happened, why it was so close, how we advanced, what could have happened, and also some really big news. The best closer in the game of baseball, Edwin Diaz, goes down after the game ended in the Puerto Rico-Dominican game, and the injury did not look great. We'll talk all about that. We have a lot to discuss, Alex, but off the top, just finished up. We're recording seconds after the game ended. Team USA wins and advances.
I think we hit almost every emotion today, just through all of the games. I mean, there was extreme excitement. There were tears. This USA game, there's a little bit of stress, only holding on to a 3-2 win, even going to the bottom of the ninth there. There were scenarios we started to talk about, but the good news is Captain America, Mike Trout, showed up today for Team USA, driving in all 3 runs and sending USA to the quarterfinals where they're going to take on Venezuela.
You know, when Team USA needed somebody or something, it's like who? Of course it was Mike Trout that showed up. This lineup is full of all-stars and there's Hall of Famers in it, but Mike Trout will ultimately go down as one of the greatest of all time, and having them as the captain of this team, when Team USA needed him, needed the team to figure it out, it started last game against Canada. Mike Trout figured it out. He got it all going. He did it again today, a couple of hits, a triple to start the game. He's locked in. I know after he talked to after the Canada game on the field, he was talking to Ken Rosenthal, and he talked about his timing, and he said, yeah, you know, because he said it's March, and Mike Trout said, you know, yeah, my timing's not exactly where I want it to be, but it doesn't really matter. These games matter, and we have to win this. We have to win this for our country, and that's how important it is to him. And of anybody to get this turned around, I think we all believe that at the end of the day, it would be Mike Trout. And Mookie stepped up as well. The guys at the top of the lineup, the MVPs of the lineup, they're here.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Trout was my player of the game to watch. He needed to set the tone. We saw what he did against Canada. When he gets it going, when he swings the bat, it just changes the whole dynamic of the team. Energy-wise, players want to, hitting gets contagious. You want to follow suit. You want to keep it going. But it was close. It was a lot closer than both of us predicted this game was going to be. But end of the day, bottom line, Team USA is moving on in that second seed below Mexico.
Yeah, which, I said this before. Obviously, the loss to Mexico, a little bit embarrassing. Honestly, it might be what Team USA needed, because the following game coming out, you just felt a different energy. Having Tim Anderson at second base kind of said, like, we're desperate and we need to do what we need to do to win. But the seeding coming out of Pool C, it's kind of irrelevant playing Pool D. Both of those teams
are great.
You knew you were going to get 2 of those 3 star-studded teams. The goal was to advance. Advance we did.
Yeah.
And one thing I think is really cool about all of this, and the goal today was to win, and it was a 3-2 ball game. It was close. Colombia has really good pitching. We've seen it. I'm not super concerned about that. The offense is better. It's awake. It's alive. It is so refreshing and cool, because this whole tournament, I've been talking about how big this tournament is and how special it is, and it just felt like the energy for Team USA wasn't there. And to see Mike Trout after the previous game to say that he is having the best time that he has ever had in his life on a baseball field right now, I mean, that speaks volumes. And he was sitting right next to Adam Wainwright in the dugout, and Adam Wainwright said to him, "This is the best time of my life."
See, I mean, but think about it. Mike Trout really hasn't had postseason playoff experience.
Yeah.
He's had 3 games, and he lost all 3 of those games back in 2014. So this is the first time that he is truly experiencing a playoff atmosphere where every game matters. You win, you're in, you move on. And honestly, that's why I chose Team USA to win this entire tournament, because Mike Trout has never been in this situation. I knew he would rise to the occasion. I knew he would feed off the energy that every single game and atmosphere is giving him, and he is going to will this team to the championship.
The full Mike Trout quote, I feel, is very important to this, because Mike Trout's not just saying this, and he was kind of the one that got the ball rolling for people agreeing to sign up and play for Team USA. I mean, look, Mookie's having the time of his life out there. This changed things, Mike Trout joining. And this was his quote: "The group of guys, the atmosphere, the coaching staff, it's been unbelievably fun. It's the best time I've had in my life on a baseball field. It's special to put USA across your chest and go out there to play for your country."
Nothing compares.
Special. It doesn't.
Nothing compares.
And I think that's the cool thing about the game of baseball is it's also, it's equally about playing for your team, but it's also about representing your country at times. And these guys are doing that. Ultimately, Team USA wins. They did enough.